The museum was opened in 1912 as a public educational institution affiliated with Moscow University. It was reorganized in 1923 and has ever since focused on Western European art. In the 1920s, a great number of paintings were transferred to the museum from nationalized collections and several museums in Moscow and St. Petersburg. Due to the advancing German troops, the museum's collections were evacuated to Novosibirsk and Solokhinsky in 1941. After the Second World War, the curators of the Pushkin Museum started to organize exhibitions on paintings taken from Germany to Russia by the Soviet trophy brigades. A large number of these artworks are still held in the museum. The first exhibition of trophy art took place in 1955 when masterpieces from the Dresden Picture Gallery, due to be returned to East Germany, were exhibited. The exhibition series continued with the showing of the treasures of Troy, discovered by the German archaeologist Heinrich Schliemann in 1873, the Eberswalde Gold Treasure, a collection of sculptures stored in Berlin's Zoo and Friedrichshain flak towers during the war, and displaced paintings by Rembrandt, Matisse, Van Gogh, Francisco de Goya and Renoir. The museum's archival records are relevant for looted art research as they contain complete lists of the looted property held in the museum. Copies of these lists are available at the research libraries within the museum, at the Russian State Military Archive in Moscow and at the Germanic Museum in Nuremberg. The museum's archival records are relevant for looted art research as they contain complete lists of the looted property held in the museum. Copies of these lists are available at the research libraries within the museum, at the Russian State Military Archive in Moscow and at the Germanic Museum in Nuremberg. A catalog of displaced artworks held in the Pushkin Museum has been digitized by the internet project Restituция. The funds for the construction and new additions were donated by sponsors. The Neoclassical Museum was erected to the design of Roman Klein, one of the most sought-after architects at the turn of the 20th century, to resemble an ancient temple.
The initial collection comprised artworks of ancient Egypt and canvases by the medieval and Renaissance artists of Western Europe. On top of that, it was decided to create plaster casts of sculptures dating back to ancient Greece, ancient Rome, and Renaissance, as purchasing the originals was next to impossible at the time. The collection totals over 5,000 exhibits that can be used as visual aids when studying the evolution of world art, from Byzantine icons and mosaics to Egyptian mummies and Priam's treasure to masterpieces by Kandinsky, European Impressionists, and the Fauves. The Pushkin Museum showcases works by Rubens, Van Dyck, Rembrandt, and Poussin, among others. The museum's temporary exhibitions are regarded as one of the industry's best in Moscow and Russia-wide. The museum displays paintings by the world's most renowned masters. Some of the exhibits are provided by major museums from France, the Netherlands, and other countries. Book tickets beforehand either online or at the ticket office. The gallery of 19th and 20th century European and American art comprises the exposition broken down by themes. Here, you can discover various movements of European art and feast your eyes on canvases by Delacroix, Goya, Courbet, Millet, Monet, Renoir, Degas, Cézanne, Gauguin, Van Gogh, Toulouse-Lautrec, Picasso, Kandinsky, and Chagall.